guys, it's Cassie, and today we're going to be talking about the 2021 luxury fashion trends you need to know. Whether they're good or bad, you know, I like to keep you ahead of the curve. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie. I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're probably going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addictive family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Guys, are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so the first 2021 fashion trend we have is the cinched waist. Thank God, truly. Okay, it works for everyone, and we love a trend that works for us all. Look, this is not groundbreaking, this is not new, okay, but it's great to know that, oh my gosh, when I belt myself in the middle of the waist there, I'm inadvertently on trend. It's so flattering. It gives a shape to a look. I think you can really change up a very, you know, boring, straightforward, basic look by just in the waist a little bit. Now, you can do these a few ways, obviously. I love a good jacket belt moment, okay? Maybe it's a trench, maybe it's a blazer, and you just want to throw a belt over it. It really changes up the game, okay? It also means that you can take whatever you have, throw a belt over it, and you're done. Another way to do this is also just high-waisted bottom with top, right? And then you've got the belt in the middle there to bring it all together. It could be a focal point, it could be a statement piece. I think this is one that you can play with. Very, very easy to execute, but you can still have some fun. You can play about. I love it. 2021 fashion trend number 2. This is a little bit of a heartbreaker for me because I'm like a skinny jeans till I die kind of gal. And this is the relaxed jean / trousers. Basically, if you're going to be wearing trousers in 2021 and you want to be on trend, make them relaxed and loose, okay? So like skinny jeans maybe aren't in. Basically relaxed jeans, okay? Like a classic fit, a more straight up and down, a straight leg. Also like these kind of like baggy-ish ones, which is really not something I think that we should be bringing back from the 90s, but who am I? But just because we're talking about a baggy bottom, the tops are completely the opposite. So we're seeing a kind of relaxed jean fit with a bra top, or with something tight, you know, so you kind of balance it out. And that I appreciate. We love a balanced look. Trend number 3, villain shoulders. Get your Maleficent on. I'm here for it, okay? We are seeing this very, very big at Balmain with the pagoda shoulder. Here's the thing about a villain shoulder. She means business, okay? She's going to get you to sign the contract or to void the prenup. Whatever she wants, she's getting it. And I just live for that level of power to ooze through my clothing. So I'm very much here for this vibe. The other thing with this is that once again, we can take a very simple, very basic, very 2 + 2 = 4 look, but purely based on the tailoring of the shoulders, she's up a level. There's also something about these shoulders that almost like is far past a trend. This isn't something that, you know, you buy into next year and then you throw it out the year after when it's like not in. I think we could all do with a villain shoulder once in a while, you know, like let's just let everyone know. 2021 fashion trend number 4 is really one that has been influenced by the situation we've all been going through this year, which is tie-dye. Now, it may not be the DIY kind of tie-dye that many of us participated, or at least thought about participating in. We saw this at Louis Vuitton and Dior this year, but this is really feeding into next year. Loads of brands are jumping on the train, doing their own tie-dye, shibori-infused moment. This is very spring-summer resort appropriate, okay? Maybe you could do this in like a maxi dress for, you know, frolicking along the beach. Or maybe you could do this with, I don't know, like a tie-dye pair of shorts and like a white shirt for walking down the cobblestone paths of Santorini. You know? I think the thing with tie-dye is that we need to work it in as an accent piece. We don't necessarily need to head to toe it. Okay, the next one is a bag trend. And this is an interesting one. We've seen just a little bit of it this year, but it is definitely coming in full force next year. What with everyone, you know, loving, respecting, trying to be eco-friendly and things like that. And that is water bottle bags. Yes, bags for your bottle. What a way to make sure you get your litres in. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. I think that, yes, we'll be seeing a lot of it. I don't know. I think it's a little bit ridiculous, but also I kind of respect the flex. Obviously it's very novelty. Not everyone needs to have a water bottle holder and have it slung across the chest when you could put it in your bag or I don't know, hold it, God forbid, but I think it's pretty cool. Trend number 6 is a trend that I'm very happy to report because I've recently invested in a pair myself, bougie house slippers. Bougie house slippers that are also to be worn outside of the house. You don't even need to wear them inside of the house. A little bit of a lockdown influence, you know, that focus on comfort and convenience and really just elevating simple moments. 2021 fashion trend number 7, second skin tops. I'm talking about a focus here on Prada, Marine Serre, all of that business. We are talking thin layers. Whether or not you want to wear them, you have a patterned one or something that's a little bit more statement-y that you want to wear by itself with a pair of relaxed jeans and a jacket, something like that, or layer it. And this is where we're really seeing it come through. So if you don't just want to wear it by your top, make it act as a skin, right? Underneath a piece of knitwear, underneath another item of clothing that at the moment my mind is blank to say. I think that this is fun. I think it's a cool way to change up a look. Trend number 8 is one that I'm a little bit baffled by. And I'm just going to call this one random cutouts. Or cutouts that had no business being there. So this really ranges from anything from Prada that are sort of doing clothes that look like a mouse has been at it, or sort of a colony of moths, all the way to like, and then we've got like Victoria Beckham did like some random sort of belly cutouts, all the way over to the incorporated G-string or hip cutouts. Now I don't know about you, but of all of the parts of my body that I have come to terms with being on show, right, like legs, arms, possibly a cleavage moment, I don't know, not really blessed there. The hips was never one of them for me. I never factored in the fact that one day I might need to get the hips out. You know, just by themselves. Not like in a bikini or something like that. No, we're just getting the hips out. Just the hips. I don't know, I'm still trying to get my head around it. It's a little bit of a weird one for me. But it's happening. So, be ready. I guess that's all I can say, really. Now, one way that you may want to participate in the trend without being so overtly, here are my hips, to like have a pair of designer tights underneath. If we take, for example, the Gucci GG fishnet print tights, if you had some hip cutouts, but you had those tights underneath, that would be a great twist to a look. Unexpected, I like it. I like that vibe. I have some great news with 2021 fashion trend number 9. For all of you who have been subtly rolling your eyes at me every time I talk about mini bags, tiny bags, TBE, big totes are back. Yep, if you can fit in it, it's in trend. Okay, so there you go. Were they ever really out? I mean, like huge totes, yes, but like a tote is never out of style. Givenchy is doing this and taking it very seriously, as is Ferragamo and Jill Sander. So be ready to see more BBE, big bag energy. Like, I'm still be riding the TBE train though, just to let you know. And finally, another bag trend for you for our last 2021 fashion trend, and these are neon bags. I'm actually going to bundle into this neon shoes as well. Not necessarily like fluoro neon, though there definitely is that, but just like very, very vibrant pops of colour, both in the shoes and the bags. We seem to really be riding the neon train as far as we possibly can, and to be very honest with you, I'm fine with that. Now, I want to make something very clear. We are seeing this at like Versace, Fendi, Tod's, Balmain. One needs to be very careful here, okay? Because these are the kind of things we get a little bit too excited about. Next thing we know, we pay full price for it, even though we know that they'll all end up in the sale. And then in 2 years' time, we're like, why did I do this? Please, tell me why. Here's the thing. We need to be very careful here. We need to make sure that we don't overdo the neon, because that is where it gets ruined. I love a bit of neon. Case in point, okay? I love a pop. Give me a pop. We don't need to do it head to toe, and we don't really need to make a full moment out of it, okay? Apart from if you're like Valentino from, when was it? Like spring, summer 2020, where they absolutely nailed it, but the majority of us cannot do that, okay? Don't buy an everyday bag that's in neon. Don't do that to yourself. You'll regret it. Trust me. there we go, guys. Those were all of the 2021 fashion trends that I think that you needed to know. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know if you're ready. I'm going to leave a link to another video here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.